Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Ain, and today I want to present about growth agriculture practice. Okay, first, what is agriculture productivity growth? Agriculture productivity growth refers to the increase in output or yield of agriculture products per unit such as land, labor, or capital. Factors contributing to agriculture productivity growth include advancement in technology, improvement in farming techniques, use of fertilizer and pesticide, and the adoption of mechanization. So there are many points in agriculture productivity growth, which is output per input, measurement, and challenge, and anything. That's all for me. Thank you.
Why do we need agriculture productivity grow? First, productivity reduces poverty and ensures food security. Reducing food price and increasing income can be an effective way to address low productivity in food production, especially for the poor family farmer and smallholder. Producers in low-income and lower middle-income countries, such as farmers, pastoralists, and fishermen. This will increase the overall supply of food, including nutrition food. Next, when we increase in agriculture productivity, especially total factor productivity, which take advantage of all aspects of production, present a chance to reduce environment impact while also raising farmer income through a reduction in input need. Other reason is protecting resources and reducing the effect of climate change. Natural ecosystems are heavily impacted by the increase in farming and resource recapitalization required to supply the expanding world population food need. Farmers will be forced to produce more with fewer and less sustainable input of natural resources due to climate change, effect on flood, drought, disease, water viability, and additional human health. In many situations, this challenge has already begun. Creative methods for increasing agricultural productivity sustainable will be essential for both adapting to climate change and reducing its effect on food security.
Agriculture productivity growth is necessary, but is it sufficient? First, preserving the natural resource foundation that supports agriculture will be necessary in the upcoming decades if agricultural production is to meet the world's demand for food and nutrition. Second, it's insufficient to fulfill the world's food demands both now and in future in a sustainable manner since productivity increase may occasionally have unforeseen negative effects on equality, the environment, long-term farm sustainability, and food security. Third, usually does not account for input costs related to using non-marketed services such as ecosystem service, additional non-market outcomes like better soil health or water quality are not included.
Now, I would like to talk about what is sustainable agriculture productivity growth. Sustainable agriculture productivity growth uses the benefit of productivity growth to further social, environmental, and economic development goals while protecting against any international negative effect. It will be necessary to either include non-marketed services and outcome to TFP metrics or supplement TFP measure with indicators pertaining to social and environmental outcomes in order to quantify sustainable productivity growth. The goal of sustainable agriculture productivity growth are to reduce poverty, increase the well-being of farmers and agriculture workers, preserve natural resources, slow down climate change, and create more resilient, inclusive, and sustainable food system. To put it briefly, sustainable agriculture productivity growth is the growth of agriculture production that contributes to the goal of social, environmental, and economic development in order to meet the demand of present and future generations for food and nourishment.
Next, I would like to explain about why do we need sustainable agriculture productivity growth. First, without sustainable agriculture productivity growth, our ability to meet the food and nutrient needs of current and future generations, conserve natural resources, and support the long-term viability of agriculture is in danger. Next, increasing sustainable agriculture productivity growth is essential for simultaneously meeting the multiple challenges facing agriculture and food system around the world and for ensuring the long-term viability of agriculture. Lastly, without sustainable agriculture productivity growth, meeting the world growing nutrient needs could bankrupt farmers, consumers, and nature. So now, I would like to explain about how do we get sustainable agriculture productivity growth. First, sustainable agriculture productivity growth require investment in knowledge capital to spur innovation, investment in our reach to increase innovation adoption, and holistic assessment and management of intended and unintended impact of productivity growth on social, environment, and economic outcomes. Second, the major driver of long-run sustainable productivity growth is innovation, including technological and managerial innovation, innovation natural-based solution, and new institutional arrangement and infrastructure. Third, productivity growth also relies on investment in our reach and the dissemination of innovative approach and best practice. Only innovation that are adopted can accelerate productivity growth. Lastly, sustainable agriculture productivity growth is facilitated and amplified through uncommon collaborations that leverage diverse type of knowledge and help to widely disseminate and increase the uptake of best practice.
So, in the conclusion, achieving sustainable growth in agricultural productivity requires striking a balance between protecting the environment and increasing food production. This entails cutting greenhouse gas emissions, stopping soil deterioration, and optimizing fertilizer use. Productivity can be increased while limiting negative effects by implementing integrated crop livestock systems, better management techniques, and cutting-edge technologies. Research on long-term environmental effects and creative solutions for sustainable agriculture should be prioritized, and policies should encourage sustainable practices.
Recommendation. Firstly is land degradation. A rebellious area may be impacted if agricultural production scenarios are not met way to the unfavorable degradation-induced yields. Additional pastoral use of forests and woodlands with little to no management are the primary cause of many change in the status of forest resource in the majority of developing nations in both wet and arid climates. Second is irrigation potential. Irrigation potential are harder to predict because of the extra uncertainty surrounding potential climate change implications. River flows are very susceptible to even slight variation in seasonal distribution patterns and yearly rainfall. Furthermore, cropping patterns which may alter due to the adaptation to climate change have significant influence on seasonal water demand. Number 3 is animal nutrition. More accurate estimations of feed intensities might be obtained by combining the direct and indirect methods. In addition to being burned, crop waste may be vital for animal nutrition. A lot of harmful substances are emitted into the atmosphere during the burning process. Next is plant nutrition. The maximum fertilizer intensity that was selected at random constitutes the largest source of uncertainty in the model that this study presents. Furthermore, the function employed do not explain how soil stock will up. For instance, as fertilization is continued, the necessary phosphorus inputs may decrease.